Hello and welcome again to Clean Nuts. Now you might remember this is the Teal Bugatti Type 35 replica, and this is how it arrived with the seats in and the body on and a iffy dash. So we stripped it down. You can see here we've put the brake lines in and we put a collapsible section in the steering column, which is part of the IVA requirements. Has to compress in the event of an accident. So there's the pipes. There's a mini steering wheel on because you need a padded steering wheel. That wooden one wasn't acceptable. And we've mounted a centre handbrake. Oh, you can see here the fiberglass seats that we're fitting. They're a bit out of character, but they have a headrest, and that's an important feature that needs to be there. Now I want to make a dash. I started with 18mm ply, blank of aluminium, a piece of MDF. Drew out the plan I needed to form my instruments on the MDF and was cutting through the MDF, through the aluminium and into the 18mm ply. The whole point of this is to stop the hole saw circling around the hole and making it untidy and unattractive. So got all my switches out, got all my gauges out, planned it all out and working my way through. I need to curve the top to match the curvature of the body, so I use a jigsaw for that. Had a clean up first, screwed it all back together and went round with the jigsaw. So I needed plenty of light here to see the jigsaw as I worked my way around. I wanted a neat edge and kept removing the screws as they got in the way. Nipped off there and then curved the last little bit round. So there it is with the protective film still on it, that white and the blue stripe. That's the reverse of the dash. Really pleased with that. See how the MDF held the saw in the right place so you got nice neat holes. So there's back to the build. Now we were going to go. Oh, there's a rear bulkhead I've made. It's got a protective film on. There's a detailed look at the handbrake. Dash goes in nicely. Fitted a steering lock. So you have to have an immobiliser. Oh, the other thing I need to do is I need to upgrade the rear mounts for the seat belts. There's the seats again that are going in. What's surprising, it looked finished when it arrived and we've really had to take it down. So we blew up a picture of the wiring diagram. So I bought an MGB loom and then took out various bits like the wiring for the windscreen wipers and courtesy lights, things like that. So you can see we've got the bare loom, we stripped it all down, put the bare loom in. It actually needs a lot less. And there's some of the instruments in. We're waiting for the speedo to come back from recalibration. You can see the effect of the plastic when it's removed. So trying to make as neat a job as we could. I'm pretty pleased with it. What's interesting is that it came to life first time when we tested it and put a battery on. So I was really pleased with that. You can see the engine turning that was already on the car. There's that collapsible section of the steering column. So one more look at the dash. Radiator's yet to go in. We've changed the headlights from the vintage ones to normal, more modern headlights for the test. I was just thinking about where to locate the coil here. Surprisingly tight engine bay. This car's so narrow. Dash is looking really good. It's really coming together. Two big jobs done. Wiring loom and brake lines. So we've got a brake line, we've got a working handbrake, We've got working headlights, tail lights, indicators, hazard warning lights. There's your fog and reversing lamp mounted lowdown. And a little treat for you. This is a Scirocco, I think. Looks cool.